Former Director of Student Media Jim Rodenbush is suing Indiana University for wrongful termination. As Ethan Sandwise reports, his lawyer argues the university fired him 2 weeks ago for not pulling stories it didn't like.
The media school fired Rodenbush the day after he refused to pull news from a scheduled special homecoming edition of the Indiana Daily Student. That afternoon, IU announced it would stop printing the paper entirely. Rodenbush says in his complaint that the university violated his First Amendment speech rights and 14th Amendment due process rights by firing him without an opportunity to be heard. Attorney John Little is seeking compensation for his client as well as injunctive relief, asking that the university rehire Rodenbush and clear his disciplinary record. But he doesn't think that'll happen.
Maybe they lose and they pay Jim money. That could happen, maybe. But at the end of the day, IU is not giving him his job back.
IU has not commented on firing Rodenbush, saying it won't comment on personnel matters. But his termination letter refers to a lack of leadership and ability to work in alignment with the university's direction for the student media plan.
We're joined now by Ethan for more on this story. So last evening, IU Bloomington Chancellor David Reingold told the IDS it could resume activities. Now, you spoke with the IDS editors, I believe, earlier. What did they say?
That's right. So they were not expecting this to happen. I don't think anyone really was. So they were obviously pretty excited. They were glad that they could print again, but they were also cautious. They said that the media school and their supporters need to hold the university to account to make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
And you also spoke to a lawyer from the Student Press Law Center this morning about this.
That's right. He kind of echoed what the student says. I know they've been working together on this for a while. He wants to see students be more involved and have more of those assurances in how finances are handled. Here's what he said.
We need some sort of an oversight of a group of individuals, including our students, to be able to make those calls in governance ourselves. But also to be able to have more of a say in those finances.
And a lot of the media school faculty sent letters, an open letter to students. What did that say?
Right. So there were more than 40 faculty who signed this letter. That's not everybody in the media school, but it's a lot of faculty. They were saying they felt betrayed, that they didn't hear about this decision to cut print ahead of time. And they called out the media school administration and said they want them to do better, essentially.
Looks like the controversies around the media schools hitting them in the wallet, too.
That's right. Indianapolis Star came out with a story recently that showed that some alumni were canceling their planned gifts, more than $1 million in planned gifts to the university. Anecdotally, I've talked to some folks who give it a much smaller amount who say they might also withdraw their contributions.
Thanks so much for your reporting on this. Appreciate it.